Hey everybody, it's Mike aka That Resale Guy. Just a quick note before I get going today. If you haven't watched yesterday's video, the one I put out on Wednesday, the one where I filled up my back of my car with Dorbs figures, go check out that video because I'm going to do a giveaway and you need to make a comment in that video to be eligible. So go make sure you watch yesterday's video. If you've already watched it, you've already put your comment and all that, thank you very much. Now I did put a couple of criteria on doing the drawing. Now first it needs to get 125 views. I think it's at 100 already, so I'm guessing if the rest will trickle in here before I get this video put out and hopefully before tomorrow. And it needs to get 50 thumbs up, and I think that one is the one where it's a little challenging. I don't even know if it's at 30 right now, so a lot of people didn't hit the thumbs up button or didn't stay long enough to learn about the drawing. So if you didn't, go watch that video, give a thumbs up, put your comment down below, and that way you're entered into the drawing. And again, in case you didn't know, it's for one of these. It's one of these Dorbs rides with Aladdin and Abu. So that's pretty cool. Picked up a bunch of those yesterday. They're not worth a ton. I paid like $4.50 a piece. I'm going to put some in my booth. I listed some on Amazon, and I'm actually not even putting them on eBay because people are literally giving them away on eBay. After shipping and fees, people are going to be literally losing money on them. So they want to sell them that cheap. I will let them do that. I will sell them at other avenues where I can make a little bit of money. All right, now today we had no Amazon sales, but I did have, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 sales off of eBay. Total of 6 items, and it was about $208.11 if we're going to be exact. And again, that's items, shipping, and tax all included in that. And yeah, let's get going over those items. We'll do the sports ones first. First up is some of these Star Company basketball sets. These aren't worth a whole lot. I've had them for a while, just bundled them together. We got like Isaiah Thomas, Kevin Johnson from the Suns. We got a New Jersey Nets, Akeem Olajuwon, James Worthy, some other ones. I think I had these in my store for like $20 plus shipping for the whole lot of 7. I sent somebody an offer of $12 plus shipping, and they took it. All right, this next one is from a repeat buyer. He bought a bunch of signed minor league baseball cards last week, spent like $70 or $80. He was back this week because I listed a few more, and this is what he picked up. First one is, this is actually a lot of 6 cards. You'll see in the pop-up up here. This is all from a Phoenix Giants like all-time greats set. So it's got 6 signed cards in there. And then he wanted to make a deal. He wanted 3 others that I had and wanted to know what price I would take on the others. So I pretty much said, buy this card, and this is a Bobby Bonds. That's Barry Bonds' father. He played for the Phoenix Giants as well. I said, if you buy this card, which was $19.99, I will throw in these other 2 you want, which are both Matt Williams. Good thing I had them in holders. Both cards are Matt Williams, both minor league cards. This one from the same set as well. So yeah, so we made the combo deal. He paid $18 for this lot. He paid $20 for this card, plus shipping. So he's over $40 all in. And yeah, like I said, I added those couple bonus cards in for him because he did buy stuff last week and he wanted more this week. I'm all for rewarding repeat buyers. All right, now this other stuff back here. First, we'll go with this. We'll go with this little bathroom faucet set. I don't want to open it up. It's kind of all packed in there. You'll see in the pop-up, it's just pretty much your standard bathroom set. You got a shower head, a shower extender, water nozzle that you turn on and off, plus like the back plates for them. The only thing it didn't have is the actual like bathtub faucet that comes out, the little spout. It was just missing that piece, so this sold cheaper. I think I had it at $60 in my store. Saw it was eligible for an offer, so I sent out an offer of $40 plus shipping, and they took it. Now, in comparison, I have a full set of these as well that has the spout and all the other parts you needed. That one I have listed for $100, so I gave them a pretty good deal because it was missing the one part. Next item is a football. This came actually from an online auction where I won a couple LaDainian Tomlinson autographed items, and this football was in there with it. It's actually a really expensive football. It's a Wilson Super Bowl. Let's see, that's 32XXXII. And that was the, Broncos versus the Packers. Now, the bad thing with this football is it does not hold air. You can see I can squish it in here. I tried filling it up. It did fill up for about 5 minutes, and then it leaked all the air out. So yeah, it needs a new bladder inside. And you can actually buy replacements. You pull the old bladder out, put the new one in, and then it will pump up and be full. If someone wants to do that with this ball, it's actually a really good deal because I sold this ball for $23 plus $12 shipping, so $35 plus tax. I did have it at, I think, $40. I just wanted to get it sold because I just wanted it out of here. With it being flat, it was a little less desirable than a ball that would actually hold the air. But yeah, if the person wants to buy the bladder, fill it up, they could probably resell this ball for $100 to $125. Now the last item I sold is a bat. Bat sales have been a little slow, at least for me. I don't pick up a whole lot of them. Out here, they haven't resumed team sports. I don't know if any other states they have. Even adult rec leagues aren't going on right now. But this bat is a really good one. It's one of my favorites from back in the day when I was playing all the time. So this is a DeMarini, and it's an ultimate weapon. This is the single wall version. So they make a single wall and a double wall. The double wall are more expensive, and you can hit the ball a lot further with them. So these tend to dent up very easily, especially if you play softball in cool or cold weather. You'll get dents very quickly in these. So this one I checked. You kind of just give it a good feel over. Just check it all out. Feel for dents, feel for cracks, and there's none in there. So it's a little chipped up. I mean, just from normal use of throwing the bat around and hitting the ball. But with like a lot of stuff, this has been in my store a while. But I did finally end up getting the sale, and it went for $49.99 plus shipping. Correction, that's $49.99 with free shipping, and I'm still out of bat tubes. I have them on order, but they just haven't gotten here yet. So I will just do some Franken boxing, kind of roll it up just like I did with the bat yesterday. And yeah, it'll go out. Priority mail. It'll probably cost me like $12. All right, now let's talk about my antique booth. Sales have been really good out there. I went out there on Tuesday. Took a bunch of inventory out there, cleaned things up. It really wasn't too bad. A lot of times I go in there and the booth is just trash. Cards everywhere, nothing where it's supposed to be. But this time it wasn't too bad. I mean, there's always stuff that's moved around. That's kind of normal. So I cleaned it up pretty quick, got it stocked up, picked up my check, and got my invoice. So let's go over that real quick. I'm not going to do it as long as I did last time. I think I spent 5, 6, 7 minutes on it last time. I'll just show you a couple of quick screenshots. If you want to pause it, look at the kind of stuff that I'm selling, you can. It was a little slower than in the past. I think the total was $500 and some dollars. I'm still getting a little bit of a rent credit. I think it's 25% rent credit. And then the next pay period, I think there's no rent credit. So yeah, let's check that out. All right, here we go with my antique booth invoice here, or as they call it, the settlement report. And yeah, I'm not going to go over every single item on here. I just want to kind of highlight what I do as I go and I break these down by collectibles, which is items that are generally sports themed that I get from my sports contacts, either the sports auction or other dealers that sell me different autographed items or just getting sports related things. Thrift is obviously stuff that I get at thrift stores or auctions, and then cards is just individual single cards that are sold, anywhere from $1 to $5 a piece. Generally, they're the dollar types. This week, as you can see, or this 2-week period, you can see I hardly sold any cards, only $14 worth of cards. The last couple of weeks have been really strong, $70, $80, I think even $100 one 2-week period. So invoice was down a little bit just because of those card sales. Yeah, $14 total. Thrift, $133.50, and collectibles, which was really strong. I took a bunch of autograph stuff from the Coyotes and Diamondbacks that I got in that big collection that I talk about. I paid $400 for this whole collection, and definitely had good results in the first 2 weeks there. I think I sold over $100 worth of items that I got from that collection. So that was $364.80 in collectibles. And again, if you want to pause it, look down the individual line items. You can see the kind of stuff that I'm selling. They kind of give a description of what the item sold. A lot of them are misspelled, but you can figure out what the item was. So yeah, let's go to page 2. All right, and again, no totals on this page. Everything was on the front. So I had 2 full pages worth of sales. So that's pretty typical. Sometimes I'll go to a 3rd page, but I do sell a lot of individual items. Again, this 2-week period was definitely a lot of sports sales. Let's go to the last one that's going to have all of our fees as well. All right, let's check this out. So up in the upper left there, they give us the total number of sales and total number of items. So 74 sales with a total of 81 items. So if someone bought 3 cards that were all $1 a piece, they just put it into one line item. Average price $6.32. And obviously those dollar sales are bringing that average sale down. Gross sales $512.30. And then you can see my fees. My $112.50 is what I pay every 2 weeks for rent, and I'm still getting a little bit of a rent credit. It's a 25% credit, so $28.13 off. Gives me a total of, what's the rent? $84.37 paid for rent for this 2-week period, and total fees of $63.62. And they get that by giving a 10% sales commission, and we pay a little bit for credit card processing, just like you would in like a PayPal fee, and then some insurance and security fee as well. So another pretty good week there, over $500. You know, I'm averaging well over $1,000 a month so far for the year, and for the fact that you know, things have been closed down and everything, I'm really happy about that. All right, that's everything I got for today. Make sure you go back to yesterday's video if you haven't and get entered into the drawing. I want to get everybody a chance to win that Dorbs Aladdin figure. And yeah, that's it. Please give this one a thumbs up too. And yeah, hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. If you're watching this, you haven't watched me before, if you want to see more content like this, please hit that subscribe button. That's it. Thanks everybody. I'll see you next time.